With morning light slipping through familiar windows, coffee in hand, I sit and watch the little tailor birds cheeping away to glory on the jasmine plant. It's amusing how, despite its tiny size, its voice is remarkably loud. Amma begins her day plucking the fragrant flowers to string, and then the morning begins. The quiet sound of sweeping against the floor, Amma tying flowers the way she always has, sitting around the dining table laughing, sharing memories over coffee, or sitting in the quiet comfort of each other side by side, each doing our own thing. Reading the morning paper is a must. When the house wakes, it's usually the kitchen that wakes first. The brewing of coffee, the smell of breakfast rising before the children are fully awake is a very common sight every single day. Our favorite breakfast, piping hot puttu and fried sardines, idli, sambar, chutney laid out on the table, is another familiar sight. It's always love served on a plate. Even before breakfast is done, lunch starts simmering before anyone asks what's cooking. Amma's love language has always been feeding us. Plates filled generously, served with care. Whatever we love eating, she cooks with such joy and abundance. She doesn't say much about love, she cooks it. Evening tea is another ritual. Banana fritters and coffee. Food is always on the table and it's always shared together as a family. Jokes, leg pulling, loud laughter. That's what our home is always about. Years ago, I crocheted little trivets for my mom. She still uses them every day. Some things we make quietly stay behind and become part of rhythm of the home. In that, I'm reminded how every small piece is cherished. Outside, the streets feel alive. It is Pongal. Colorful columns at every doorstep, chilies drying under the sun, sugarcane sliced lovingly by Appa so that it is easier to chew and enjoy. Pongal time is the season when sugarcane and palmyra tubers are in abundance. It's my favorite, and I made sure to have them as much as I could. Youngsters dressed in their finery, pulling at ropes like it's the most important thing in the world, playing tug of war. There is laughter everywhere. Bulls adorned with pride, neighbors dropping by with festive dishes, exchanging pleasantries, street food, sweet drinks, and palm leaves. These are simple joys we love when we visit home. We may not celebrate in grand ways, but being home is celebration enough. We travel a little while we are there, roads stretch ahead of us. The town has always changed from the previous year. There's always something new. However, meals served on banana leaves, sitting close in autos, sharing thalis at small tables, watching dosa and vada arrive fresh and warm. At the resort, dinner feels slower. I journal, I knit. Monkeys move through the trees. Waterfalls fall the way they always have, and it's always fun to play in the waterfalls. And then the farm, the one Appa nurtured and developed from scratch. We were there through every step. The well that nourished the plants as they grew into trees, coconut trees now reaching up into the sky, tender coconut water, peacock feathers strewn here and there, mango trees heavy with flowers, gooseberries gathered in our hands. Fruits from our farm always tasted sweeter than anywhere else. Maybe it was the love Appa poured into the trees, or knowing they grew in his hands. Or maybe it's just another aspect of home. We have enjoyed the fruits of Appa's labor over the years. Now it's time to say goodbye as we are all settled in different places and age has gently caught up with them. Amma never carried us in her arms, but she carried us in every other way. In meals prepared when we visited the farm, in a lifetime of quiet strength when things were not so good. Now we hold her arm as we walk the land, slowly, carefully together. The soil remembers their team effort, and so do we. Going home is not about returning to what was, it is about honoring what still is. The kitchens that never close, hands that never stop giving, love that shows up in ordinary everyday ways. Home changes, we change, but the love stays. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.